Good morning. I hope all is well with you. You see these big old styrofoam bowls? I went to Dollar General one day and saw them and didn't get them. In my mind, I figured it would always be there. Wish I'd gotten them. I like them because they're really deep. But anyway, I went to Walmart this morning and found them for $2.60 something. So yeah. Y'all be buying food as if I live in a house. And I need to stop doing that because I bought some food and it went bad. It started smelling. It wasn't real bad, but the scent got loud. And to me, that's a sign. So, avocado ranch. Yeah, I gotta quit doing that because it's cold outside, but that's in the morning and the temperature is not where it needs to be to keep it cool. Excuse me. Now, when that temperature change and it's cold all the time, it's not gonna bother me. I'm gonna love it. Excuse me. I'm going to love it. I need to eat this meat today, so I'm gonna eat this meat. But yep, I have my interview today for the second job. I have it at 4 o'clock. The guy said he was gonna call me back yesterday. I never heard back from him. So either, I don't know. I don't know if he's waiting or he got who he wanted. So, still haven't got my security deposit, but I'm not shocked because our property manager tend to be really freaking just. And now that she know they're about to, old property manager, now that she know they're about to get rid of her behind them, sold the property, she would really care less. But I'm gonna call her Monday or Friday of next week. I'll be willing to go pick it up. Let me get what I know. I'm gonna call her sooner than that because I'm gonna need it to pay. Yeah, look, I got so much going on, and I'm not sure why I didn't write this down. I think it was 2 bills that I didn't even write down that I needed to pay. I mean, they're good, but I was like, how? I don't know. But anyway, good evening. I had my interview today, and you know how the interviews go. They ask you all these questions, and they go, "Oh, great, wonderful, great, wonderful." We'll see if I heard back. I hadn't heard back from the hospital. I'm about to get in. I don't know if you guys can see. You can't see. Can you see? Oh, so I'm at a mechanic shop, parked. So when I go to my night job, I got an insulated bag here. And I get my ice and I put it in here. And I had to wash the bag out, do my work, and then like 30 minutes before it's time for me to come, I straighten up the back of the van, get myself situated so when I park, all I have to do is put on my night clothes. So I normally don't cut this light on, but he has his emergency light on, so it's hard to tell. But I'm about to go to bed. About to take my medicine. Hold on, let me get my purse. Which causes me to go to sleep, which is cool if I can just stop waking up 4 and 5 o'clock in the morning. I have a dilemma. I told my manager that the old man's been making inappropriate remarks to me. And she was like, his face is evil. And she said it because there's always something going on. And that's what she said. So now I'm trying to figure out if I want to try to incriminate him because I didn't talk to him at all today. But I have my microphone on me. Or should I just go to HR tomorrow? I don't like how she handled it. Acted as if nothing ever happened. I think I got a recording of her, me telling her, but I don't like that. I don't like it at all. And it's like, this is my only income. And you know, you don't want to mess it up. And I don't know how sexual harassment things go. I don't know if they let the people go or they put them in a different location. But this man's a piece of shit. He is a piece of shit. And he better not lie and say that I try to talk to him because I like somebody with teeth. Teeth. Man, he's so comfortable with doing this. Just let me know this has been something he's been doing for years. Very comfortable. And it makes me uncomfortable to be around him. Like I really hate this mother. I really hate this man. I don't like nothing about him. It's ridiculous. But there's so many people like that. Anyway, here we go. Hold on. All right, I went ahead and cut that light off. Because you can look right. Like I'm looking at the back part of his building, and his bay doors are down, but they're see through, and I can see to the main street past the cars. But yeah, I don't know. In the night I had to walk around him, and he kept trying to get my attention. He kept trying to be in my eyes, so he kept trying to get close to me. I said, get the fuck on. Excuse me. I'm trying to stop cussing. I really am, but I get aggravated for stupid stuff. This is a lot. I don't want to be peopling. I don't be bothered with nobody. It's just I get bad vibes from every freaking body. Like just it is crazy. The world is going crazy. The racism going crazy. They killed this black boy on this campus of the school. They broke his bones and they beat him and killed him. And the black guy who had to do the interview said it was suicide. Baby, there's no way that boy did that to himself. But they said there was so many racist stuff going on that campus and no one says anything. Like it's just sad, man. The world is sad and it's not going to get any better. We're in end times. Think about that. I think about trying to fight to save my credit. Think about trying to get a job. I went as far as thinking about how to just move. I almost applied for jobs back in Texas. Like I feel like I'm tapping out here. Texas got so many jobs. They got a lot of places that I can afford. Yeah, they're one bedroom, but I don't care. But I wanted to get a place here for about a year or two and downsize, sell stuff, get rid of stuff, and make the move. But I don't know. I really don't know right now what to do, what direction to take. You know, I'm hoping. I'm still waiting for my. I'm gonna call this lady about this security deposit because I know she forgot. That's just how trifling she is. Hopefully somebody will call me. But you know, it's like by the time they call me, you know, you gotta wait for the drug test. You gotta do the drug test. You gotta do background. Then you gotta wait for it to come back. Then you gotta wait for your start date. Like, come on. If I don't hear from nobody, I say by Friday, then I know I'm screwed. And I just have to find something just to get through. I do not want my credit to go in default, but I'm gonna fight to keep it from charging off. So what you do is, because I've worked in collections and stuff like this, you keep making payments on it. I don't care what you pay on it. You pay on it. That keeps it from charging off, meaning going against your credit as bad debt not paid. You make payments, they can't charge it off because it's still some activity. It's just not what they're wanting. And that's it. I don't want to stop paying them, but I just this right here, and the situation with my job is more to the story. Has something to do with a black female. It's more to the story. And y'all, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going through stuff that I shouldn't have to even go through, and it's making me change, and not in a good way. I'll put it like that. But I'll tell you the story. Right now, my focus is just getting away from this man because I despise this man, and he keeps watching me, and I know he's watching me because I watch him in the corner of my eye. I don't want you to come near me. So today he, tried to go around some other people because he could sense something was wrong. Oh, he was nervous as a jaybird. Oh, he was nervous. Um, but right now I just want to get a job, and I don't know in what direction to do van life. I honestly don't know. Like I don't know. And what's crazy is every day I get comfortable being in this van, but being that I don't have a job, I'm riding around all day. And like you can, you could be in the library all day. I could be in the gym all day. No one's gonna say nothing. But I just want to be able to park and just relax. But I can't do that until fall because, you know, if it's van life it is, it's van life it is. That's fine. Um, I've been sitting here trying to figure out how to make sure I got space, and I figured today because I was trying to my water jug thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of it. Of course, you know, it was a part of the sink. But I realized today, just seal it up and just stick it in the storage room. So I'm gonna do that. So that'll give us some space. And my tire keeps falling forward, so I'm gonna use that as something different. But I also want to do something as far as my bedding is concerned. I took the stuff out of the sleeping bag, so it's a little different now. It's comfortable, but it's kind of shifts and stuff. I don't know. Other than that, it's all right. I just pray the van just keep itself together. All this riding and putting all this stuff on it, and that's the easy way for it to, you know, do whatever. But, you know, what's that? I'm about to lay down. In the morning when I get up, Lord spare my life, it would be Tuesday or Wednesday. I think Wednesday. Wednesday, yeah. Stop by the storage room, get me some sinus medication, because a few years ago, sinuses drained, now it drains in my ear. I'm gonna get that. I need to grab the neti pod, put something in storage, and then I have nothing planned for tomorrow. Just go to the post office box and go look for jobs. And I hadn't been working out, y'all. Let me tell you something. My fear was when I first started van life is going into the shower and leave it out. Like, I didn't want the people to know I was just coming to take a shower. I hadn't been working out, right? So now I figured it out. When I'm in the shower, I take a long time. I think one day I was in the shower for 40 minutes because I just wanted to kind of forget my face, and I didn't want it to seem like, of course I was doing that, just taking a shower, leaving it back out. But yeah, so I'll be in there washing the hair, face, cleaning out my ear. I mean, the whole shebang. But Planet Fitness bathroom, you got some nasty females. Their hair be all over the place. Like in the cracks and crevices, you can kind of see where I guess that's mold buildup. I don't know. So I go in different ones, and somebody spit toothpaste look like all over the thing. I'm like, I can imagine what your house look like. And get the hair up like at every corner. It looks like it's just, you know what type of hair it is. I don't know how to, you know. It's just nasty behind people. All you gotta do is go in there and take a shower. I go in there, I brush my teeth, wash my face and everything, and I make sure everything goes down the drain, not splattered all on the wall. And they rushed this one because it got some, it's just, they got some issues in the shower. I went to one of them that had a shower, and it was just made wrong. Like Planet Fitness, they've been rushing, and they shouldn't have done it. Yeah, popping. I'm about to lay down and get some rest, guys. I just want to chit chat. And, yep. Oh, I need to work on editing a video tomorrow. I need to edit quite a few. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and lay it down. And you guys have a great evening or day or whenever you see this. Bye. Hey, y'all. Oh, do I need this? I'll put it on this. Tell y'all that, hold on, I'm about to get naked in front of y'all. Hold on. Hey, guys, I had to cut that fan up. I'm getting undressed and dressed at the same time. I'm putting on my nightshirt and taking off my pants. So let me tell y'all about my day. Make it really quick. I'm editing videos. And a lot of videos. So by the time you see all these videos, I'm already in the van, and you would know the situation. But anyway, with that being said, I went to my old complex and parked next to one of my old apartments and used the bathroom because that's where I go. That's the dump that I use to drop my stuff in. Okay, ma'am, get it together. Where's your stuff? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay. My tripod broke. I'm gonna try to find me another inexpensive one. So, excuse my hair. So I called the girl about the food service interview at the hospital, and she said the lady told her that I want to cook, and I said no, I didn't. I said It says food service worker, so that's what I applied for. And I told her I want to do prep, but they have something called prep cook. The guy never called me back. The girl said she had a chance to talk to him. She said, I'm professional, bump it. Emailed the other lady about the job interview at the bank. She said they hire every 2 weeks. They're not going to hire again until the 29th. That's when they bring people on. Don't know if I got a job. Whatever. I don't have all day. I tend to apply for jobs I know I don't qualify for. So lady coming back, doing medical billing and collections. Interview 9 o'clock in the morning. Didn't tell you, before I had all of these interviews, I had one lady call me from a temp agency about a job. Doesn't pay that well. It's not too far from where I'm living or where my stuff is. Finally, I'm going to have an interview next Wednesday. So, yeah. I hear from nobody. Then I hear from people and it trickles and I hear nothing. And then I hear from everybody. Now I'm going to get a bunch of offers. It never freaking fails. And it suck at my job. I went ahead and, let me tell you. Let me cut this light off because I don't want to bring, even though the security light is on outside, I don't want to, hold on. Okay. So I went ahead. So this is what I did, right? So I told my manager about what this man was saying to me, right? This, I hate this man. I hate to say that. That's not good to say. But when I tell you I despise his mother, anyway. So I told my manager blew it off. I text her boss and said, what's the number to HR? She says she don't know. She gave me the address. It's hard to park there. It's hard to find parking spaces. So I emailed HR lady. I emailed her months before. She never responded. Okay. I got there and talking with the previous person. That's what she's good for. So finally I just go to the corporate office. You're not about to make these doggone comments to me and not be, She was like, well, what result do you want? He got to go. He got to go. Walking around here like he's so innocent, keep staring at me. Man, don't stare at me because I really despise you. You've been messing around your wife a long time because you were too comfortable with it. And you were like really pushy with it. Your dried up old ass look like you got one foot on a banana peel and the other foot in the grave. You got no fucking... I'm sorry. I'm trying to cuss, but this man really pissed me off. You need to go and purchase some teeth. Now, I'm starting to see how this man lied. He lied about the job. He lied about what he's done. He's lied about everything. Now it's starting to come full force. So, he's just a liar. So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do. So I went ahead and called the corporate office. Why does it do this? I'm not going to worry about it. And I told him the situation. So I talked with someone in employee services. She said, give them a few days, and someone will get back in contact with me to find out what happened. Then the HR lady emails me back. This is my problem I had with her. I emailed this heifer May. She had yet to email me back. I put down, I need to speak with you, please. Talking to my manager is not an option. At the time, it was not because no one was responding, could tell me nothing. Now, when I told her I have a complaint, she called back. Or she emailed, she was like, I know you already talked with whoever. No, she emailed me. No, she called me. And she left me a message. And then she emailed me and she said, I know you talk with such and such services, but I'd like to talk with you. Go to hell. Straight there, face first. With a hair full of gasoline. Go straight to hell. That's what you can do. So I had to go to corporate. I just want this to be over and I want him to be gone. He struck me as a person that's a professional liar and know how to play the game and got away with the BS that he's done. He looked like the type of person who slept around his wife for years. And every time he'll keep watching me, he'll try to come my direction, I'll walk off. I want you to feel uncomfortable for the rest of your life. I hope that he never say anything and come near me, because when I tell y'all, I'm going to cuss this man out till the skin fall off of his body. I go through too much as it is. And it's when I tell y'all people constantly mess with me, when I tell y'all a story about how I'm not with the temp agency and it wasn't no fault of my own, and how the temp agency I went through tried to downplay it, like, you're not going to tell me the contract is over. Couldn't have been, because you hired people after. Never mind. We'll get into that. So, first come, first serve on the job. That's just it. I'm ready. I gotta get to work. I've already decided. I just left the post office box, so I did get my security deposit. But I've decided that, because I don't know when I'll actually start a job. Everyone's going to get a monthly payment, but it won't be the monthly payment they're requesting. That's just it. Everybody gets some money that I keep them from charging off, that I keep them whatever, never. They call me, I'll tell them why, and that's that. But I'm gonna wait for that person to call me and say, because they used to have us do this bull crap in collections. They would tell us, ask them if they can borrow the money from somebody else. I can only imagine what the person looked like who thought up that stupid thing. Why would I ask you? You can't pay, like a legit person can't pay, right? Say they got laid off. I'm asking you to go borrow the money from somebody else to pay us so we can be satisfied. The next month come around, you still can't pay us and you owe somebody else additionally. Man, the hell with that. So if they gotta do what they gotta do. I gotta do what I gotta do. And I'm waiting for the test results because my heart randomly start beating really bad and it causes me to be out of breath. And sometimes it lasts for minutes. And it's hard for me to breathe. So I haven't heard nothing back from the nurse at my doctor's office. So I have to call them and see what they found out. But what gets on my nerve is I've had this heart monitor on before, and they said it was nothing. I find it strange that I go in there, tell them my situation. She was like, come on. While I was standing at the desk, you first check in, she took me in the back and she put the thing on my chest and she's like, come on, lay down. And so they had all the nurses crowd around me to listen to what was happening to my heartbeat. They was like, I've never heard it before, but I got a monster that can't pick shit up. What is the what? Like I'm not understanding. It's out my library. They offer free park passes for as long as you want to be out there. Any parks. Any parks. So, I think a campground is considered a park. We will check that out. And then you can reserve a whole room by yourself. So I can take my Wi-Fi, my laptop, and sit down in that room and pay my bills and do whatever I want to do. And I forgot you get that room for an hour. Man, I've learned a lot since living in a van. The only bad thing about living in a van is when it's hot and you don't have the proper air and there's not a lot of places to park under like shaded areas or places to go. That's the only struggle I have. But once it get cold, ooh-wee, all I want to do is snuggle my fat behind up in the back of this van. So yeah.